Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell, your Intuitive Messenger and your energy forecaster for today, September the 3rd, 2013. And thank you for watching. Today is number 3 day, which is the Empress, which is about births and beginnings. So it's a great day to start something new. Probably new things will come into your life, new relationships. Don't feel necessary any babies being born today, but wouldn't be out of sorts for that to happen today. And also today is the moon number 18, the moon card, which is about using your intuition. It's also number 9, which is the Hermit. So kind of getting quiet, getting down in the earth a little bit more. Hermit will often live in a cave inside earth, Mother Nature type of a feel. Seclude themselves away from busyness and city and crazy life and stuff like that. So using your intuition, getting quiet in your hermit time, bringing about new ideas and things born to you. And I want to say this is something that, yes, I'm making my notes because each day I make notes with just the numbers in the day so I can kind of reference them in case I get up in my head too much. And I'm looking down, and as I wrote down 18 today, equal the moon, I looked back up because the numbers usually go in order, unless once you shift from like single digit to 10 and to 20 numbers. And I saw I wrote down yesterday was moon card, which actually it was a 17 day, it was star card. So when I make a mistake like that, I just say Spirit did everything they could to get out the message, which was kind of fun. So even though today is really like the moon energy day, yesterday required it as well. So I had a message all planned today, and then as I got in my quiet time right here at my desk, another one came up. But first I want to talk about a dream. I don't remember tons of it, but I was pretty lucid. But it was interesting because I was working with this woman, and she was like a healer of some sorts. And it was like tapping, but also like chiropractics. It'd be like she'd come up and she'd just bump my head like that and push on my shoulder and it wouldn't hurt, but it was just like bumping the energy, almost like acupuncture to move and shift the energy. But then all of a sudden her boyfriend came in to pick her up, and I knew him from other places, and the connection was just amazing. And then he was even more like aggressive with like jumping off a couch and hitting my shoulder to shift the energy within me. So I think I was in for a wild, adjustment last night. But then he said, as I promised you, I'm going to show you the most amazing thing. And we went out back, and at this point there was like his little girl with the dog, and it was this grassy area, and there was an ocean, and somebody else, he set up this square crystal-like bed that had like a rainbow-colored spiral cushion, and he sat in it. And he said, here's the most amazing thing you'll ever see. And he levitated up and floated out over the ocean, and he came back. And it was a thing where it's like at that moment I was like, I know I can do that. I've done it. I do it in my sleep. But it was really, really wild. So you know what? I am hoping that whatever the adjustments were last night is going to allow me to levitate, because I believe I can do it. Now, I know most of y'all think I'm crazy, and this is, the funny part is, I think most of you know me well enough to know that I have such a logical side to me that I kind of go, that's just messed up. But there's the right side of me that also believes that we can do anything. We're only tied to our belief systems. So, very interesting and fun, because I love that. It's like I am the both sides of the world, working, and I'm the science and the spirit all connected together. So I love that balance within my own head. But it was just a fun and a cool dream. But anyway, the message that I had today, you know how there's a lot of this, Oprah did the gratitude journal, and so many people talk about gratitude. And I've never been, I get it, I understand it. When I'm at a low point, I do it. I say it. If I feel down, depressed, or blue, or there's just heavy, dense energy around me, I start just thinking all the things I'm grateful for. Even the small things, like I have hair. It's great, but I have hair compared to someone who doesn't. I'm thankful I'm tall. Not that being short is anything different. It's all I've known, but I'm thankful for who I am. I'm thankful for being a man. I don't know what it's like to be a woman. I hear a lot of y'all complain. So I imagine you think it's better being a man, but I tell you, I don't know. I've probably been a woman before. But anyway, so as I was thinking about that, for me, I finally realized why I don't do it constantly. And that's gratitude. Is the energy of gratitude is such high vibration. So laughter is high vibration. Dancing wildly is high vibration. Enjoying food is high vibration. You're enjoying it. The challenge with the food is most of us, after we enjoy it, what do? We, lash ourselves on the back and beat us, it's like we're trying to balance the high back out because we stepped into a moment of feeling really good about, something, and then we beat ourselves, the guilt and the shame, which is very dense and low vibration. So when you're feeling down or blue, gratitude is an amazing high vibration shifter. Dancing is high intense music for me. Some of you, it's more calm and subdued music. Strings are often high vibration for me. So, use that, even though it's kind of forced and produced, kind of mechanically produced, like laughter yoga. It is, they say the body doesn't know the difference whether it's real or fake laughter, but eventually it becomes real because you're starting to feel better, and then the laughter can come easy. So use the gratitude for high vibration, high intense music, whatever. If you're going to eat something, enjoy it, and when you're done, just stay high. Set the intention that the food and everything you enjoyed was high vibration. And because, eventually, if it's not high vibration and you're consuming it, you won't want it anymore. And I felt that definitely happen. All right, let me dive into some cards. Temperance on the bottom. So, and the card for today is going to be, the Devil card. Very interesting card coming up today. So this is our number 6 card. Number 6, feminine number. Often people equate number, This is not 6. I'm sorry. That's Lover's card. There's another mistake. Interesting. I'm pulling that up. This is the number 15 card, which boils down to number 6. There's my connection there. I was like, what's going on here? So hold on to the energy of the Lover's card as well. But here is the Devil card. When this card comes up, when you feel the energy of this card around you, if you see the number 15, it can represent this energy. And for me, when I do readings, this is often things that are holding you back, that you're stuck to. It can be addictions. It can be things that are binding you and holding you down, just holding you back. Even belief systems can be represented here with the Devil card. But the beauty of it is you can move beyond and past that. You can free yourself from that. They're big. People use the term shadow and light, and every card has a shadow and light. I like to think every card can have a dense, heavy, and a high vibration side. And the high vibration of this is the power and the strength of it. And you can use it to catapult you into a much better place. So take this energy of this Devil card, realizing, and also just the thought and knowing that, because what do they say for addicts? Half the battle is knowing you have a problem. So realizing there's an issue here. And here's what I just heard to say to you guys. Ask yourself, where are you being held back, tied down, tethered to the river bank? I use that analogy a lot in the last couple of months. Where are you tethered to the river bank? Get in the river and flow and allow. We hold on and get tethered to the river bank in a certain place because we want to stay there because it's familiar and it's what's known. So definitely release yourself into that area and just start flowing down the river. So I thank you very much for listening, watching today. Tonight is my animal communication virtual lab online class. You can see me. I cannot see you, nor can anybody else, but there's a chat where we talk about it. It's going to be about how to communicate with the animals, get them to do what you want, scan their bodies for illness, how to bring them home if they get lost. Tomorrow night, the Intuitive Messenger channel on Blog Talk Radio as well. I see a little tail coming in the background there. So Tiffany's coming in the room. Check those things out. And I hear something else in the background. I wonder what that could be. Hopefully you guys can't hear it. But anyway, have a wonderful day. Release yourself from what's holding you back and flow down that river. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Some of you I will see tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Namaste to you all.